Hello friends, I'm Anvesha and I welcome all of you to my channel Aspiring Banker Anvesha. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon to get notified for the upcoming videos. I make videos on English for bank examinations. So guys, after a long time I'm back and I'm really sorry to be away from you for such a long time, but I had my reasons to do that. So here I'm bringing a crash course on English for ECGC PO and RBI Grade B examinations. So you will get videos every day till your examination, and these videos are really going to help you for your upcoming examinations. And also the questions are based on the latest pattern that was seen in IBPS PO mains and SBI PO mains examinations. Okay, so keeping the pattern in mind, I am framing these questions and discussing with you, and you will not find these kind of questions in any mock test. So mark this point, you will not find in any mock test this kind of questions, okay, because this is the latest pattern. Without further delay, let's start the video. But before that, I will discuss with you regarding a free mock test series. So from 6th of Feb, a free mock test series on Quants is getting started at Unacademy. This is Excellence Series for Quants by Manish Grover sir. And in this series, you will get free mock test every Saturday at 6 p.m. And after the mock test, there will be a free analysis also. Okay, and in this series, in this mock test, if you attempt the mock test and if you get a good score, that is if you if your rank is first, that is if you top the test, then you will get a chance to have a one-to-one conversation with Manish Grover sir. And in that session, you can ask all your doubts, whatever doubt you have related to your bank exams, related to quants, you can ask your doubts. So please attend the test series, and the most important thing is this is for free. Okay, and from 7th of Feb, a test series on English is going to start, and this is a perfection series by Nimisha Bansal ma'am. Okay, and this is also for free, and this test series will be conducted every Sunday at 5 p.m. Okay, and here also the top 100 students will get a free Zoom session, that is one-to-one session with Nimisha Bansal ma'am. Again, with ma'am you can discuss all your doubts. You can all your doubts regarding English or all your doubts regarding bank exams. Okay, and from 8th of Feb, practice test series for IBPS clerk mains is going to start. Okay, and this test series is also for free. And in this test series, you will get computer aptitude, general or financial knowledge, quants, English, reasoning, all the subjects you will get, and this is absolutely for free. Okay. And in the IBPS clerk mains test, if your rank is 1, you will get 1 month of free plus subscription. Okay, 1 month of free plus subscription. If your rank is 2, you will get 2000 rupees Amazon gift voucher, and if your rank is 3, you will get 1000 rupees Amazon gift voucher. Okay, and from 14th of Feb, that is from 14th to 28th of Feb, a Conquer reasoning test series will be conducted by Ankush Lamba sir. Okay, and this test series is also for free. So here I am discussing all the free things that you can get. Okay, so this thing is available from 14th to 28th Feb every day at 1 p.m. Okay, every day at 1 p.m. And here also the top 100 students will get an opportunity of Zoom conference, that is one-to-one conference. Okay, one-to-one session. And remember, for unlocking all these free materials, the free test series, you need to use the coupon code ANNIE. Use the coupon code ANNIE, 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 to unlock all these free test series. Okay, if you're first time user, you will require a coupon code to unlock. So please remember using this coupon code. Okay. And also students, if you are planning to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, that is if you want to prepare in a structured manner, IBPS calendar is also out. Okay, so you need to prepare for 2021 exams as well, and before that you have your ECGC and RBI grade B. So for all these exams, if you want to prepare in a structured way, and if you feel that you need the guidance of a teacher in every subject, and if you want to take Unacademy Plus subscription, then don't forget using the coupon code Annie to get a 10% discount on the subscription cost. So the links to all these free test series is given in the description box down below. Go click the link, go to the test series and enroll. And also do not forget using the coupon code Annie to subscribe to Unacademy Plus and also to unlock the free materials. Okay, so let's start the session now. This is the first question, and this question is based on the pattern followed by IBPS PO mains. Okay, in this mains, IBPS PO mains, similar kind of question was seen. So let's see. In the following paragraph, some of the parts are highlighted and underlined. Out of these highlighted and underlined parts, choose the part or parts that is or are grammatically incorrect. Okay. So here you see a paragraph is given, and in this paragraph there are some highlighted and bold parts like 1, 2 and 3. कुछ parts highlighted or bold है जैसे कि 1, 2 और 3. Now out of these parts you have to choose the grammatically incorrect part. तो आपको कौन सा part गलत है वो आपको choose करना है. Okay, and you have to consider the rest of the parts to be correct. Okay. So January 30, 2021 marked 1 year. Okay, the one tip for solving these kinds of questions is that do not read the entire paragraph. Okay, so like this part is underlined. Part 1. So start reading from here. Okay. Analyzing the country's response to the novel coronavirus pandemic so far reveals a mixed bag of successes and failures, along with a host of unknowns looming ahead. Okay, what is the meaning of a host of? A host of means many, large number of. Okay, a host of unknowns looming ahead that urgently need to be addressed. Now what needs to be addressed? These unknowns. This is a plural noun. Okay, and for this plural noun, plural verb need has been used. Okay, so that need to be addressed. To be addressed, 2 plus B plus V3, because this is in passive voice. Okay, 2 plus B plus V3. Okay, to both limit. Now 2, you know the infinitive form is 2 plus V1. 2 plus first form of the verb. So 2 plus V1 limit. This is correct. To limit what? To limit damage. Damage is a noun here. To limit damage due to the pandemic, and here due to gives you reason. Now this is not 2 plus V1. Okay, this gives reason. Okay, due to means because of. Okay, damage due to the pandemic and gets back to the path. Now here this verb gets. This verb should be according to this 2, because here after 2 both means what? Both is used for two things, right? Hey, so here after 2 there should be two verbs. Okay, one is limit, and then after and the second verb should be there, and dash. Okay, and what is the second verb? The second verb is this. So this second verb should be according to 2. So the second verb should also be in its first form, that is get. Okay, one more way of understanding this is that you need to maintain parallelism. Okay, parallelism means similar form, same form of sentence or same structure of the sentence. Okay, so here these two parts are joined using and. So here you can see and. So here first form of the verb is there in the first part, first form of verb limit. So in the second part also first form of the verb should be there. So instead of gets, get should be used. Okay, and get back to the path. So first part, that is number 1 is incorrect. Okay, 1 is incorrect. So your answer can be either A or D. Okay, so in your examination, if you get this question and if you find that the first part is incorrect, what will you do? You do not need to check the second part, because your answer is either option A or option D. You do not need to check 2, right? Because only 2 cannot be your answer, because 1 is definitely incorrect. Okay, so now we need to check the third part, but here I will show you this. I'll check the second part and show you as well, but in your examination you will not do that. So at first let's check the third part. Okay, however, it has not done so well. What has not done? So we need to check the previous sentence as well. For example, India's case fatality ratio on February 3 stood at 1.4% compared to 2.8% in the United Kingdom, or 3.1% in South Africa, while India's deaths per million is 112 compared to 1,362 in the United States, 1,486 in Italy, or 1,831 in Belgium. However, it has been used for India. For India. India is singular and that's why it. And then singular verb has. Has plus V3. V3 done. It has not done so well. Now here this is your adverb for the verb done. Okay. This well is adverb for the verb done, and the so is modifying the adverb well. So is also an adverb. Okay. Compared to. Compared to what? Compared to countries of similar income and demography in South Asia. Okay, while India's case fatalities ratio is singular and that's why singular verb was lower. Now here comparison is being made between India and Bangladesh, and that's why comparative degree lower, and after comparative degree than should be used. So than Bangladesh and Pakistan. It was but significantly higher than Bhutan. Again, comparison is being done with Bhutan, and that's why comparative degree higher, and after comparative degree than. Okay, so 3 is absolutely correct. So D is not your answer. Your answer is option A. Now we will check the second part. Okay, till date the country is singular, and that's why singular verb has plus V3 recorded these many cases. So this is more than one plural, and that's why case is plural, and this is also more than one plural, deaths plural. Due to gives reason why, due to COVID-19. The second largest is superlative degree of adjective, and before superlative degree of adjective the should be used, and that's why the has been used. The second largest in the world in terms of cases after the United States. Before United States the should be used, so this is also correct. And fourth in terms of deaths. So second part is absolutely correct. So your answer is which one? Your answer is only one, the first one. Okay. Now this is the next question based on the same pattern. So let's see. The first sentence is, the government's notice to Twitter after it reinstated several handles that mentioned a controversial hashtag which the former wanted blocked marks a critical point in an already uneasy relationship. Okay, so the government's notice to whom? Notice to Twitter. After it is used for, after it is used for Twitter here, which is singular. It reinstated means what? Restored several handles plural, so that's why several handles that mentioned. Now this that has been used for handles that mentioned a controversial hashtag. Now if you notice, the sentence is in simple past, so V2, here also V2. Okay, that mentioned a controversial hashtag. Here hashtag is a noun and controversial is an adjective. What kind of a hashtag? Controversial hashtag. Which the former, which is used for hashtag here. Which the former means government. So former means the first one. If we are mentioning two things, then former means this one and latter means this one. Okay, so the former wanted blocked. So the former wanted the hashtag Blocked. So here this blocked is an adjective for this hashtag noun. Okay, blocked. Marks. What marks? The situation marks. Okay, the situation. Which situation? That it reinstated. This marks, and that's why this particular thing talks about only one situation, and that's why plural. Sorry, that's why singular verb. Okay, marks. Marks a critical point. Point is a noun here, and critical is an adjective in an already uneasy relationship. So relationship is a noun and uneasy is an adjective. What kind of a relationship? Uneasy relationship. Okay, and already here is an adverb for the adjective uneasy. Okay, so the first part is correct. So here you see the first one is correct, which means this is not your answer, right? This is not your answer. Here this one is present, so D is also not your answer. So your answer is either B, C or this. Okay, so out of these, which one should you check to confirm your answer? You should check, you should go with the third sentence. Why? Because if you find the third sentence to be correct, then you will be sure that neither E nor C is your answer. In that case, you can directly mark B. Okay, if you find the third sentence to be incorrect, in that case you have to again go and check the second one. Got it? So let's go with the third one. Let's go with the third sentence. So in this way, you can save some time in your examination. Okay, that is what I'm trying to make you understand here. Twitter initially complied with the order. We are reading the third one, okay? Twitter initially complied with the order. Complied here is a verb. And initially is an adverb for the verb complied. Complied with the order. Complied means what? Twitter obeyed the order. Complied with the order, but then restored. So here two verbs are being used, and if you notice, the two parts of the sentence are being connected using but. So you need to maintain parallelism here. So this complied is V2 and restored is also V2. Okay, but then restored these tweets and handles, which included. So these tweets and handles included those of media houses. Those means here those is being used for tweets. Those and tweets and handles. Those is being used for tweets and handles. So this is plural, and that's why those has been used. Those of media houses, that is tweets and handles of media houses. The government's initial order was issued. Order singular. Okay, singular, and that's why was singular verb. Was issued, was plus V3, because this is in passive voice. Government's initial order was issued. Who issued it? Was issued by the government, and that's why this is in passive voice. Was issued under section 69A of the IT Act, Information Technology Act 2000. So the third sentence is correct. This means what? The third sentence is correct means this option is wrong and this option is also wrong. Okay, so the correct answer is option B. So you do not need to check the second sentence to understand. Okay, so you could save some time in this way, but here we will check the second option and see. The issue pertains to tweets. Issue is singular, and that's why pertains singular verb. Pertains to what? To tweets put out by much handles. Tweets put out. Put out means what? Put out means brought forward. Okay, brought forward, brought to the light. Okay, so put out. So put out here. Put is a plural verb used for tweets. Okay, tweets is plural noun, so put is also plural verb. Put out by much handles. Now handles means what here? What is the meaning of handle? Handle means Twitter handles. Twitter handles means Twitter usernames, Twitter IDs, Twitter accounts. These accounts are countable nouns. And you know that you cannot use much with countable nouns. Much is used with uncountable nouns. Right. So here much is incorrect. Instead of much, you can use some handles. Okay, some. Some is correct. Some is used for both countable and uncountable. Both countable and uncountable. Many is used with only countable. Several is used with only countable. Okay, fine. So here instead of much, some should be used. By some handles, you can also say by a few handles, okay, or by many handles. So put out by some handles on the ongoing farmer protests, as also a hashtag that suggested that a farmer genocide was being planned. Okay, so let's see. Here this issue pertains to tweets put out by some handles and by some handles on what? On the ongoing farmer protests. What kind of farmer protests? Ongoing farmer protests, as also a hashtag that suggested that a farmer genocide was being planned. Okay, so your correct answer is option B, that is only 2. Here instead of much, some should be used. Now this is a very interesting question. This pattern was seen in IBPS PO mains examination. Okay. Now here you see 5 words are given which are highlighted in bold. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now out of these 5 words, one word is incorrect. Okay, contextually incorrect. You need to choose an alternative for the incorrect word. So the alternatives are in the options. Now the second thing is, you need to rearrange the words to form a contextually and meaningfully correct sentence. Okay, contextually and grammatically correct sentence. This means that the position of the words is incorrect. You need to rearrange the positions. Okay, so now let's see how to solve this question. Most people are not very familiar with the concept of artificial intelligence. As an illustration, when 1,500 senior business leaders in the United States in 2017 were asked about AI, only 17% said they were affected with it. Okay, so here we are talking about familiarity with AI, which means most people did not know about AI. Okay, मतलब ज़्यादातर लोगों को AI के बारे में पता नहीं था. They were not familiar. So here a survey was conducted in which it was found that among 1,500 senior business leaders, only 17% knew about AI. That is, only 17% said they were familiar with the concept of AI. And affect is a verb, so you cannot use a verb here. Okay, so here you see you have were. So after was, were, are and is, 2 forms of verb can come, either V3 or ing. V3 will come when the sentence is in passive voice. ing will come when the sentence is in active voice. This will become continuous. Okay, continuous tense. Fine. So here the sentence is in active voice. So here you cannot use V1. Either you have to use V3 or you have to use ing because of this verb were. So in this way also this word is incorrect. So here familiar should come, that only 17% out of this 1,500 senior business leaders were familiar with the concept of AI. So familiar should come here. So familiar is in B. So B should come in the place of A. Okay. A number of them were not sure what it was or how it would dash their particular companies. So would, after would, V1 should be used. Okay, so they did not know how artificial intelligence was or how it would dash their particular company. So let's search for V1. Affect is V1. Okay, loath is also V1. What is the meaning of loath? Loath means hate. Loath means to hate. Okay, so how artificial intelligence would hate their particular companies? So artificial intelligence cannot hate companies, because hate, love, these are the emotions of living beings. Okay, and artificial intelligence is not a living being. So this is incorrect. So so affect should come here. How it would affect their particular company. So which means how or in what way artificial intelligence would have an effect on these companies. So A should come next. Okay, BA. So this one starts with EC, incorrect. This one starts with DA, incorrect. Okay, now let's see. But we're not clear how AI, sorry, similar, this one, how it would it would affect their particular companies. They understood there was considerable potential for dash business processes. Continue, considerable potential for is a preposition. So after preposition, gerund should be used. Gerund means ing form of verb which acts as a noun. So here ing form is only in E. So let's see whether E fits here. They understood there was considerable potential for altering business processes. Altering business processes means changing business processes. So artificial intelligence could change business processes. So this is correct. So E should come after BA. So BAE, BAC, this is wrong. Okay, now we are left with two options, C and D. Okay, so for altering business processes, but we're not clear how AI could be deployed. Could plus B plus V3, correct. Could be deployed within their own organization. So they did not know how to implement artificial intelligence in their own organizations. Okay. Despite its widespread lack of familiarity, AI is a technology that is transforming every walk of life. Okay, so the position of D is correct. So BAED, BAED, BAEC. This is incorrect. So your correct answer is option C. Okay, deployed within their own organizations. Despite its widespread lack of familiarity, artificial intelligence is a technology that is transforming every walk of life. It is a wide-ranging tool that enables people to rethink how we dash information, analyze data, and use the resulting insights to improve decision making. So you are left with only C. So C will come here. But the meaning of C is hate. The meaning of C is to hate. Loath means to hate. So how we hate information does not make any sense. So instead of this, how we integrate information, that is how we join information, analyze data, and use the resulting insights to improve decision making. So option C is the correct one. Okay, so this is a new pattern question, and all these questions are of new pattern, and unfortunately you will not find these kinds of questions in your mock tests, but I will try uploading these questions, try discussing these questions with you every day. So please follow all the videos, follow the videos every day. The videos are very short, but these are going to be very helpful for you in your upcoming examinations, especially if you are going to appear for ECGCPO and RBI Grade B exams. Okay, so subscribe to my channel and also share the videos with your friends so that everyone can benefit from this. Okay, so I will see you again in my next video. Bye.